My name is DOLZERO, and welcome back to another episode from the Mellowcraft server. Today we're going to be working on ramping up the production of our crate mod tools. Up until now, this setup is what I've been working with, but I think it's time for an upgrade. It's been fulfilling my needs for the most part, but it's not very efficient, and I really can't do a whole lot at once. And everything that I'm doing here is manual, so that's a lot of time I have to spend here anytime that I need to craft materials. So I want to improve what we got going on with a better setup so we can do it more efficiently and have a lot of this automated. And doing that means putting the biggest build to date that I've done on the server. So this is the plan right here. You can see I've already got the skeleton for the structure in place with some dirt. So I'm pretty much ready to go. All I need to do is get working. I know it's been a while since the last video, and I thought this would be a good opportunity to catch you all up to speed on what I've been up to. First of all, my computer had to be reset since my last video, and I lost a lot of things. All of my mods, resource packs, saved worlds, etc. were all lost. You probably noticed I didn't have my usual intro in this video. It was lost in the void, along with my single player world and my test worlds and my hightail world. Yeah, it's all gone. I still don't think my computer is back to where it was, but it's good enough that I can get back to making content for you. That's the main reason this episode got delayed as long as it did. The other thing is this project. It's a pretty good sized build, and it takes a while to plan and build something of this nature, especially if you want it to look good. On the plus side, it gave me enough time to complete the Witches Run Raceway event, so let's get over there and check it out. Alright, it looks like Mellow came through with a 2-stack 25 item run. And since this is my event and I'm running it, I am going to pass on any of the prizes. I'm going to let Mellow take his pick from any of our prizes. And since I'm going to have prizes left over, I might as well run this event for another month. So we're going to take this book and we're going to title it Witches Run Season 1. And I will go up here. And I'm going to set up a lectern. We'll set it right here for now. And let's label this Season 1 Results. Now that we've finished up the Witches Run Raceway course, it's time to get back to the project. Well, here we are. I think we got a pretty good start to the build, but it's still pretty simple. Most of the blocks are stone bricks, and I do need to get some textures in there. But for now, I think it's time to get started on the actual build. And by that, I mean, we got quite a few things to put together here. I think the first thing that I need to figure out is exactly where I'm going to be putting all of these setups. So I got a 5 wide spot here. This is going to be for the deployers. We got a 4 wide setup here, as well as upstairs on the next floor. So if we come up here, I got room for another 4 wide right here. We got a little bit of room over here if I want to put something in this particular spot. This room up here is going to be our gearbox room. This is where I'm going to be ramping up the RPMs on all of our gears before we send it down to power our individual pieces. And then if we go up the next floor, this is where we're going to have our water wheels at. I think we're going to do 2 rows of water wheels and have gears coming down in a couple of spots. And then this is where we're going to power our build stone. So we got a fan on the other side of this that will run when we push that in. All right, so 2 of these, I do need a 4 wide setup. So we're definitely putting 1 here. Now the question is, the press or the mixer going to be more or less useful? I'm thinking the press, honestly. So yeah, we'll put the press with the basin setup. We'll do that up here. So let's grab all the things for that. need our deployers. I think we need to face it this way. So these are going to be deploying into the blaze burners. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm getting ahead of myself here. So double chest here with chutes going down. And then we'll have the blaze burners on the bottoms of these. On the backs of these. Yeah, these will heat the basins. Oh, do I not have enough room? You know what? We're just going to move this up one. That's what we're going to do. Oh, no, no. That's not what we want. We want you like that. Okay. Now, yeah, we're still going to have to move this up a little bit. That's okay, though. Okay, so now we need to have these going in. So we need hoppers going in there. This will be our fuel supply. We also need those going in there. Alright, so let's put this here. And then behind it, we'll put another one. Right, so we go like this. So we put a vertical gearbox here. So we can bring power in from above there and then run this down. And so now I think we just need a vertical gearbox there and then a regular gearbox. Boom. Okay, where did that go? Yeah, those can be a problem sometimes. So yeah, if we just connect this up here, then we just need to bring power in from above and connect to that. Right, so we do this. So if we put a button there, it should power redstone across here. So just by going... Okay, so I heard it click. Pretty sure it works. I was going to say we could put that in there, but we don't have that powered yet. But I think we're good to go here. A couple stacks in there to get it going. So that'll be loaded up into here. And then, yeah, whenever I hit this button, it should load these up. What's up, buddy? Nah, I'm good. Get out of here. Is that pushing him underground? What was that? Alright, so now we basically have to build the exact same thing again down here. But yeah, we're doing the mixers this time. Droppers facing this way. Got the deployers facing up. Alright, so now we got a little chest here. Chutes. Blaze burners. Basins. And then we're going to put mixer. We'll do the same deal. So we'll have 2 hoppers going in there. Like so. We'll have a hopper going in there. Hopper going in there. Hopper going in here. Hopper going in here. Double chest. Alright, so then if we need to put 2 items into these, you can put one in the big chest, and then half of each of the side chests. We can tell the basin what we want coming out, so it'll filter specific items, whatever recipe. This is the same for the press as well. So you just set up whatever you want this to be, whatever you want this to make, and then put the ingredients in here, and it should automate. And then once again, we'll set this up to power those droppers so we can get the blaze burners going with the press of a button. Alright, so when you put vertical gearbox, it's going to go in right there. And then we'll put a regular gearbox in right here. And then we do need to power these bad boys. And we can do that with just regular cogs going this way. Right, so here we can put cog. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Cog and then cog. And we'll bring this down. Alright. Now we just need to power the droppers. And this will be ready to go. Okay, next is this spot. There's only one place where I can put what I'm going to put here, and that's the deployer setup. Alright, so do this, we do that. Now we need 3 deployers. We want to go this way, right? We're trying to just put some gears on. There we go. Okay, what do we got left? We got the mechanical press setup. Alright, so I'm thinking over here. Although it did get quite a bit darker. There we go. Okay, so go like that. This is how I normally do it, because I feel like the filters need... I feel like they need room. Okay, so go like that. With the press here and here. I don't like how that sticks out. I'm trying to think if there's a better way I can do this. I don't like how this is just back there, right? Like... You know what? I think I could power this from the other side. You could have some gears and stuff going on the outside, right? So that spot and that spot. That means we got crushing wheels left. And we still got to put in our actual water wheels. I suppose we can grab these now, because I have a feeling we're going to need to make quite a few of those. I literally could just have them right here. Alright, we go like this. I was going to use funnels and a belt, but I think we can just do this. Because then we need to shoot going into there. And then these we can run up. And I can either have them connected up to that side or go on the outside again. So, here. So we could have gears coming down, powering all this. Now that we got most of our contraptions in place, it's time to work out our power supply. And with the way we're doing this here, I think I'm going to take this build stone out. I don't feel like it really fits the style of the build with the way I have the trapdoor set up out there. And I think we could do more with this space in here as well. Yeah, these trapdoors just weren't really working. I wasn't really feeling the vibe. You know what? I like that. I think it fits better with the general theme and colors. Let me get back to the inside. We can power this up. Okay, so let's see here. We're going to need one gear coming down for sure. And I think the rest of these we want as water wheels. All right, I think we're going right here. Just like that. All right, now we need to put in some water to get these wheels going. I think I need some glass. I could probably use something else, but I like using glass. Now I can put more water wheels in here too if I need to. Like if we don't have quite enough power to run everything at the speed I want to run it, we can just throw in some more water wheels. So we're going to speed this up. Okay, so we can hook up to there and to there. It is overstressed. Okay, so we are already putting too much pressure on that. You know what? I am doing a lot of create stuff right now. Let's get our goggles out. 256 stress units. Ooh, those are at 512 stress units a piece. Those are still 256. We got nothing going on over here still. I gotta hook that side up. And we gotta hook this up. I think we're gonna need a second water wheel set coming down over here. 512 per. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got another 2,000. I think we can work with that still. Okay, so how are we doing down here? 256 stress units. So we should still have 1250. We still have another 1250. So let's connect this and see what we can do. Do same deal over here. We got a little one there just for good looks. That's not what we wanted there. Let's get the little one. And I think you can run another belt down here. Figure out which one of these we need to change the direction on. $512 at current speed. All right, so that's 1,000. So. Okay, so it looks like I need 2 more water wheels. I feel like I can take a shaft off of one of these. Alright, so let's say we break these. Okay, now if my math is right, that should be enough to power all of this. Now, if I needed more, I could stick more here. Like, we have room for, I think, at least one more water wheel here. And then we could go this way if I wanted to. But that should be enough. I think everything is running. Let's go check it out. We got these running. We got all this running. I do need another water source downstairs, because we might need to fill those basins. So let's, you know what? This looks like a good spot. All right, so we got a water spot there. We can fill these if we need to. We got an assembly here for deployers. If we need to build multiple items, we can just set that up here. All right, so we do need to grind. We do need to change the direction of this guy here. So we're going to stick a gearbox behind it that should reverse the rotation. And I think that's all we really got. Oh, I do need to do some more chutes. We need some chutes. So I'm going to have to make a couple more things because I didn't have all of them made prior to this. Okay, so we're going to reverse this one. Gearbox, like so. All right. It's looking pretty good. It's moving fast. I think everything here should move at a pretty good speed. We got enough power. Everything's going. I do want to make some adjustments to the ceiling here. I don't like that we can see the upstairs contraption showing through the floor. So that's something that I'm going to want to make some adjustments to at some point. But I think right now we're good. We just need some more chutes and some more chests. We're going to make some chutes. So we need to do a press. I guess it's a good opportunity to test everything, right? So we got things coming out of here going that way. So I think we only need 2. So if we put them both in. Bam. Got a cogwheel there. So we go here, here, and here. 4 chutes. That's a perfect amount. Alright, so we got there. Alright. I think we got everything good to go. I do want to test things, but it looks like it's working. So if we put this here now, we can mark that and that. That in there. We'll put this in here. And we'll put this in here. Don't know why that didn't go into both. Oh, I know why. I know why. Because I didn't put water in here. It's going pretty fast, too. These are working. You know that's working. I can throw the red in here. Half the blue here. Another half here. Working like a charm. Alright. What can we grind? What can we crush? Let's throw some iron in there. Brush, straw, iron, cobblestone, and nugget of experience. So that works. Alright, now deployers. What can we do with the deployer? There's like a precision device or something like that. So, little cog, big cog, iron nugget with a golden or a copper. Oh no, that's a gold sheet. So we need 5 of those, 5 of those, and 5 of those. Okay, so we just need 1 gold sheet. We'll press that up here. So we're going to put the smalls here. The bigs here. And now 1 golden sheet. Oh, hold on. I do see one thing that needs to be adjusted. Bam. So we just gotta drop that in here again. And one more time. Wait. What happened to the... Where did that go? Did it break? It's not in my inventory. We ended up with the cog there. Repeat that sequence 5 times. So 20% chance of what they're calling a random salvage. Is that what happened? Okay, it worked that time. All right, we got everything working, and it's all working well. But I do need to do some work on this building. We need to get some texturing in here. We need to make some adjustments to some of these roofing spots. And yeah, there's a few other things you can put in here to make this look better. But everything's working, so I guess all we have left is to beautify this build. I am back, and I have completed the build. Do you want to see it? I bet you want to see it. Okay. Boom. There we are. As you can see, I put a lot of detail work into the structure, give it some nice highlights and shadows in all the appropriate spots. I think it's looking pretty good, and we got these extra cogs and these extra gears sticking out and spinning and doing things. And honestly, I think I'm in love with this build. I do still want to do some details on these overhang sections, but I really wanted to get this video out, so I decided that I could work on that at another time. But I think that's going to do it for me today. I appreciate you guys coming by and watching this video. I know it was a long one. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.